Well, I just got done eating at this Mexican restaurant back here behind me, and when I pulled into this parking lot, there's a creek that runs through it, so I'm gonna go check it out. All right, well, here's the creek. Goes through like some parking lots, kind of through town here. And since I really don't know anything about this creek other than what I see right now, got a little bit of water flow. It's pretty shallow, pretty clear. Going with a light action pole, 4-pound mono, 1/32 ounce jig head, a little crappie magnet, just a little jig, just to kind of find any kind of thing that's in there. There's my first fish. What is it? I came upstream a little ways. Real shallow though. It looks like it gets small really fast, but that's a good little bluegill. I might have to go back downstream. I think it gets deeper as I go down, so little bluegill to start out with. There's number 2. I think that's pulling. Wow, nice bluegill. Pretty good bluegill right there for this little shallow water. Good fish. Oh, there's all kinds of them right there. There's a whole bunch of little bluegill in here. There's like 4 or 5 of them followed up my lure. Don't splash me. Get in the water. See if I can show you these fish. A whole bunch of them, just like looking at my lure right there. There's 2 little bass out there. You can probably barely see them, so let me put my phone away and try to catch them. Yep. Oh yeah. I got my drag set real loose, of course. 4-pound line is pretty strong, but you know, I'm not trying to yank nothing out of the water. Oh. Let it play and come up there, but there was 2 little bass about the same size. Kind of had followed up, and I threw it back out there, and this one just went and grabbed my little lure. Little largemouth right there. There's one. Good. Man, these things are fighting. The current kind of comes right through there, and they're using it to their advantage, but these bluegill ain't little. I thought there'd be little bitty fish in here. That's a good bluegill to catch. You can tell we're right in the middle of town. Here goes the ambulance. All right, another bluegill. Check out this bed right here, right beside me. I just looked over and there's all these little bluegill. They look like they're in a bed of a, I don't know what. They must be eating eggs of something though, because there's tons of them in there. See how good we can see this. I don't know if it was a bass or something that's left, but man, there's all kinds of little fish in there. Look like all little bluegill in there, just eating something off that little gravel bed there. Got a little one. Little bitty guy. Some little bunch of ton of little, I thought there'd be all little ones. There are actually some decent ones, but there's a ton of these little guys. This creek must go into the lake not too far down. All these fish are coming up here to spawn and live and stuff. There's a fish. Right where it should be. Over beside that rock, under that tree. Of course, a red breast. And usually I catch more red breast than anything out of most of the creeks I fish, or at least around this area, but so far more bluegill, but nice red breast. Oh my goodness, it was a good bass. I just walked up on it and spooked it. Man, I didn't think there'd be some bass like that in here. Went up under the bushes over there. Oh, There's some bass over there. I just saw that one and it spooked it up underneath that bushes out there. I see 2 or 3 more hanging out. Let's see if anything will hit this little panfish or something. I don't know if they're gonna hit this thing or not. Something just moved over here on the other side of me. It could have been that muskrat. Something, man, some fish going on over here. I just don't know if they're gonna be biting or what. There's a fish. There's fish everywhere in this little pool right here. Oh man, nice red breast. These guys are strong. Pretty looking fish right there. Oop. Yeah, you're good. All right, we're gonna switch things up a little bit and go with a little tube jig. There's one. Whoa. What? That's a good, oh my goodness. That's a good fish. I don't have my drag set real tight. I got it pretty loose, but this is a pretty big fish. Oh my, dude, and there's another one right beside it. I mean, it's not huge, but probably a 2-pounder, which is big for this rod and reel setup. Oh, there's another one right underneath it. Oh, it may be not as big as I thought, but there's 2 of them, 3 of them. There's 3 other ones right beside this fish right here. The old tube. Somebody gave it to me. I tried them a while back, caught a crappie on it. I still had it in my tackle box with me. I said, let me switch to that. Look at this thing. This is bigger than the fish than when I go bass fishing. Oh man, holy cow. Look at that, barely got him in the side right there. Underneath a bridge, right by a parking lot, people going by everywhere. All right, we're gonna weigh this guy. No, he's 2.5 pounds at least. Look at the head on that thing. 2.9. 2.9 pounds on my light action setup, basically ultralight. Throwing a tube and hooked into this big old fish up in this little creek. Look at this creek. It's crazy. What a fish. Did not expect to catch something like that. That's why you go fishing though. You don't ever know what you're gonna catch. That's why you try these little creeks out. Fish come up in there, you never know. Oh, there's one. Went to my old standby lure, the Rebel Teeny R. It'll catch about anything, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, anything. I don't expect to catch another big bass, but there could be one. But I also want to be able to catch these bass, and I want to catch any more panfish. The sun's going down, so I ain't got a lot of time. I still want to go on the other side of that bridge, but a little largemouth on the Teeny R. Oh yeah, oh no. That was another bass. I saw him come out of underneath this stuff right here, and he just kind of had it for a second, then it was off. Oh yes. I knew there would be something in that current. I just kind of let my thing dangle around, just kind of swimming in the current. This fish came up and hit it. I think he's hooked. Man, I cannot, I mean, I've had some creeks where I've caught some good fish for as small as this creek is, but right here is where it starts to get deep, it looks like. And up there was real shallow where I caught that other one. I can't believe how many bass are hanging out up there. But they're all coming out of Chickamauga Lake, and there's a ton of big fish in Chickamauga Lake. This is a good bass. All right, oh, it just got me all wet. Thank you. Dude, that's a good like 2-pounder. He got hooked pretty good. All right, I like these little, I think they're called hemostats, but another good bass, 1.5 pounds at least. I'm not gonna get my scale out right now because I wanna keep fishing until it gets dark. Somebody's tell Fluke Master, next time he's fishing Chickamauga, I have to show him where they're at. There's one, little guy. What is it? Bluegill. Oh, what is that? I guess it's a red wrist, but it looks just kind of pale looking. Yep, there's another one. Had to get at least one more file left. I don't know what this is. Oh, green sunfish. A big old green sunfish. I wanted to wacky rig a 3-inch Senko. That's a nice looking green sunfish. They got a big enough mouth. I'm hoping just to catch one more bass or something, but if that's my last one, that's a good way to end it out. That's a pretty looking fish. Oh, there's something. I think I got him hooked. Good, wow. Good fish. This is where I'd fished earlier, and I only caught bluegill and a little bitty bass. Wow, it's a nice fish. This bass right here, if this had been the biggest bass I caught out of this place, I would have thought that was a great day. Catching those other big ones, that was crazy. That's a good bass, 3/4 pound. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's getting dark. Obviously, I've been fishing to dark because I was amazed how many fish were in this place that you could just access off the bank. Yes, it runs into the lake, so I am close to a lake, so there's gonna be a lot of fish, but it's crazy how far up the creek they come. All right, well, this is me signing off. Hope you enjoyed the video. Man, this was an awesome day. Awesome fishing trip. You never know what you're gonna catch. Just trying to place out something new. I've been to this creek one time, caught like one fish out of it, like a year ago. I've been wanting to come back. Now I definitely want to come back and do some more fishing.